Hello, everyone, and welcome to... We never actually made a name for one of these features, have we?
I don't
We've never
think
actually
so.
named them.
No.
This is our early impressions, and eventually our late impressions, for the new game from Hideo Kojima and his new team of collaborators. This is Death Stranding.
Our first impressions, not even early.
Very first.
We have only seen trailers and stuff. We just downloaded the game.
We literally have an icon on the menu of the PS4. We have not booted this up at all. Dan Reichert, Abby Russell in the control room.
Hello. Can't wait to see this game.
Yes.
Let's hold a baby in our tummy.
We're gonna do it. We're totally gonna hold this baby. So the way these videos work, we play through the early portions of the game. This is literally like just impressions as we go along, and then at the end of this, we'll get some impressions from a little bit later in the game. After I have wrestled with whatever the hell this thing actually is for a little bit.
This is consistently one of my favorite parts of video games as a whole, is every 3 or 4 years having a full new Hideo Kojima game in our hands, ready to start, sight unseen.
Sight unseen.
Don't know what the hell we're... A new IP. I've never had that since Metal Gear Solid.
I
That
know.
wasn't even a new IP. That's been around since the 80s. Death Stranding's brand new.
First new jam since Boktai.
Hey, Baktai's all right.
Yeah, Boktai is all right.
All right, yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and boot this damn thing up, and as we go, we'll talk about it. I think we will probably just keep playing this until, at the very least, I can control some damn Norman Reedus.
Yes,
because there's probably some cutscenes I would say at the beginning.
Oh, God. I'm just thinking about the 20 minutes of cutscenes.
Well,
oh, God.
We're going to make him drink, and we're going to zoom a camera in on his balls.
We're gonna do whatever
What?
we can.
Oh, you didn't see that? The private room thing?
No.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't
Do you
like
actually
when
see
he's...
his balls?
No, he covers them up and like flips you off if you zoom in on his balls too
All
much.
right.
Okay.
Well-
yeah, I'm excited.
Let's flip on over to the PS4
Not
here.
convincing at all.
Let's load Death Stranding up for the very first time. What do you say?
Yes,
what do you
please.
say? What do you say?
Yes,
Let's do
please.
All right.
Hit
here
the
we
button.
go. I have hit the button.
Oh, yes. Hey, there he is.
Look at that, Reedus.
Yeah.
Wow, it looks photoreal. Is he crying?
He seems sad.
maybe.
He's crying. He's got tears.
It also looks like maybe there's rain behind him. So
no,
maybe he's
he's
also
totally
just...
crying.
All right.
I'll say I've never actually seen Norman Reedus in anything. So outside of this. So to me, he is just
Did you never see Boondock Saints?
Oh, right. That
I
dumbass
haven't
movie.
seen him in
Okay.
anything.
That movie sucks ass. All right. So yes, I have seen him in
All right,
something.
well, there you
Yes.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
here
Hopefully
we
this
go.
is just like that.
No.
Check the audio.
Whenever we get a chance to hit a menu, I will make sure subtitles are turned on.
Okay. Is Decima the engine? That was the Horizon engine?
I think
Right?
so.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Wow,
Looking
we're
title
in it.
screen.
We're in it.
Moody sounds.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the game settings here. Let's
Log in upon
Hide
launch,
spoilers.
Hide signs. Yeah, is that turned on?
Yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, what did it say?
Which one?
The spoilers thing.
Here, let's take a look. Hide signs containing spoilers. I think this pertains to the social aspect of
Like-
this game, which we still know basically nothing about.
Like a Dark Souls type
Oh,
thing.
interesting.
Like,
So somebody
yeah.
can't be like death ahead and then you go down and
yeah,
surprise.
they can't
or the
spoil shit for
opposite.
you.
Okay, interesting.
All right, so we got difficulty on normal. Let's see what the options are. Hard, normal, easy, very easy. All right, we'll stick with normal.
European Extreme.
And let's see. Show subtitles on. Yes. All right, we're good. It's time, folks.
We're doing it.
Hit
New
that
game.
button.
New game. Game supports autosaving.
Sweet.
Shocking.
Oh, Kojima.
Huge news for
Good.
everyone out there. There's autosaving.
Kojima does it again.
All right. Yep, we'll stick with normal. Yes.
Yeah. That seems
It can
good.
change at any time. That's
Sure,
great
yeah.
to hear. All right, here we go. We're
Is
connecting.
it a squid? What are we looking
it's
at?
a dead
it's a
crab.
skeleton hand?
It's
a
a
dead
dead.
crab.
It's
Crab.
dead something.
Okay.
Skeleton hand.
All right.
Don't you know what wildlife, sea life is, Dan?
The lights are bright.
It
There's a
looks very
glare. I can't
photoreal.
tell. It's very dark.
Look, I made it dark in there earlier and then I got tooted.
I like it dark. All right, got a load screen.
Okay, I
No,
wonder how many of these you think there's going to be. Whoa.
Oh, let's make that.
I love that it's hands and then like paint drying.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Okay,
Where's
the right can be seen, left can't. Okay.
That's about there, I would say.
Sure, yeah, that seems good.
Oh, is that your birthday?
Doom's abilities
Yes,
vary
that is,
according
in
to the
fact.
sufferer's date of birth? What the fuck does that mean?
I have no idea what this means.
I'm into it already. Let's do
Yes,
it.
that is my birthday. Let's fucking go with it.
Oh, your Doom's abilities are going to... Oh, man.
Yes,
what does
this
that
is
mean?
my birthday.
Wow, it's coming up soon.
Higher levels
You
of
excited?
Doom's abilities have been observed in this point.
Okay, well, I'm not. I don't know.
Oh.
I have no idea.
I'm an Aquarius. You don't know what you are? I'll look you up.
Well, no, I'm a Scorpio, but
Oh.
like I don't know which constellations I'm born under.
Delphinus.
I have no idea. Someone
Um,
out there, I'm sure someone who is watching this knows something about.
Scorpio constellation.
this the Kojima Productions thing? Yeah.
I think Scorpius is the constellation for Scorpio.
Okay. I'll take that.
We're gonna get a Kyle Cooper intro.
Whoa. Check this thing out.
Plant the flag.
Space Knight. Look at those thick legs.
That's a hell of a yeah. Space whale.
Fucking whatever's happening here, great. This is a great logo.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good logo.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, though.
Put
Into
more
it.
effort into your logos, game developers.
Okay,
Okay.
with the rope along with the stick. Oh fuck. Okay.
Koba, Abe's,
Just
Nawa.
like to keep the bad away. The rope to bring the good towards us. That's what ropes are for. Hey, first friends. There were the rope and the stick.
Okay.
When
You can
was
also
rope
use a
invented?
rope and a stick together.
Once there was
Yeah.
an explosion,
Mm-hmm.
a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion,
You just said
a
that.
bang which set a planet spinning in that
Is
space.
this a poem?
Seems like it.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
Okay, all Big Bang stuff, I
And then
guess.
came the next explosion.
Mm-hmm.
This is so melodramatic already. This looks
Yeah.
like Iceland a little bit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Is this rendered? It looks so good.
Is this Chiverches?
I don't know.
Oh, churches.
Yeah, they're in the game.
There's,
Oh,
there's a
really?
few
Yeah.
different
Wow.
songs, I think, in the game.
Could
I
Kojima
think
loves Converges.
one of the fellows from churches is a fan of our site.
Oh,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I had no idea. I'm sure they love it whenever Dan gets the name wrong.
look, they spelled it that way. I'm just pronouncing it correctly.
That's what all those corrections were. I read some of the emails last week, and there were a bunch about the spelling of churches, and I was confused.
Well, they spell it wrong. I'm going to pronounce it wrong. This is pretty sharp.
It's very pretty.
I'm down for this
photography.
intro so far, I'll say that. Whoa, motorcycle? Space motorcycle? What is this?
Could be.
The Troy Baker?
Oh, a video game fame.
I'm down with this music.
Yeah.
I'm down with the space motorcycle in Iceland. I'm all on board with this game so far.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, I think this is all set in America. I don't know which part of
No.
America looks like this.
The
but-
United
Americans
Cities
have
of
black
America.
rocks.
Well, maybe in this terrible future that there are, in fact, an abundance of black rocks everywhere. And definitely shit that looks like the fucking fjords.
Woo! Motorcycle.
This is a sharp-looking game.
We are playing on a PS4 Pro, for anyone who is wondering about that sort of thing.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Those glasses, what?
They're good as hell. Uh-oh.
Is this the future? It's the future.
It's the future.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the hair. Oh, did he poop on his head?
Oh.
Oh, it's like acid rain.
Things are bad in future America.
Better put on your science hood
How soon do you think before they're selling those glasses and that jacket?
instantaneously.
He likes to put in actual products, like in Ground Zeroes. It would like zoom in on sunglasses and be like, "These were bought from this designer." And,
Really?
Yeah, he likes his fashion.
Okay, I can respect that. Oh, I don't get those. When I was in London very recently, they had a bunch of those like 3-wheel motorcycles,
Uh-oh.
and they're weird.
Hand feet.
It's like Aeon Flux.
That's a cool bike.
Why does it have 3 wheels though?
It's the future.
Oh, yeah, you can't drive a motorcycle over that.
Well,
That's
you
a
could.
cliff. Oh.
Wow,
What?
they're good jump. Oh,
No, they weren't supposed to do that.
Wait,
oh no!
The animals
happening?
are,
Make it no!
the animals are fleeing whatever the hell is about to appear, I think.
oh,
The deer didn't make it. Oh Jesus! Do the jump, Norman. Oh, the birds. Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Birds are having a bad time.
Oh the plants.
This rain is bad, is what I'm getting.
things are bad in the future. Yeah,
Where are you going with this, man?
cool guy shit
Whoa,
immediately.
he went very far.
Yeah,
Like, he even cleared
Oh.
the rock face.
This is a real actress. She was. Oh Jesus!
Leah Sadu?
I don't know her name. She was in The Lobster, I think.
huh?
Jesus, he just wiped her out though.
Did he? She kind of just disappeared.
Really?
It's like low pan. When the truck hits him, he just kind of
Yeah.
goes through him.
Fuck my bike.
No.
Oh, now I'm gonna have to walk for the rest of this game.
Look at this diaper.
I think you are going to be walking a lot in this
Yeah.
game.
I just made my last payment.
Ooh, this is some
You're
good.
moving.
This
I
is some
am.
good white noise rain sound.
Ooh, yeah.
at that
A little bit of
waterfall.
ASMR.
All right, this is good.
All right, now I need to
Smart drug delivery.
Okay, so I have to hold it. I'm holding L2.
Are you like a future weed dealer?
God, I hope so.
That's this game.
So I need to find some kind of shelter from the rain.
An overhang, a rock structure. It's a good pulse.
Uh-huh.
Like it.
What about up there? That looks like a cave.
Yeah, up there looks all right.
How can you climb those rocks? What's the traversal like then?
Oh,
Let's
God.
find out.
I just had a terrifying realization. The first thing that this made me think of was Ancestors. The beginning of Ancestors, like looking around, like, oh, trees and rocks, where do I go? The Odra deck can stand for cargo tags. Okay.
Not sure if this is gonna do it.
That seems like, why not? It looks like something. Whoa, it's getting the camera, the game camera.
You see?
Can you go in further?
No. This is just rock.
Hmm.
Maybe this
Well,
thing.
that looks
Oh, that-
like something you should go to.
Probably, yeah.
A
All right, let's go to
waypoint.
that.
Whee! Jump off. Ooh.
Is
I like how your
L-
backpack moves.
Is L3 sprint?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow, Norman is in shape.
It's not much of a sprint, though.
Does this feel
Look, he's
like
got a lot of
Horizon?
cargo. Whoa!
Oh, shit.
Oh, I just-
Jesus!
That's not. I shouldn't have done that.
Alex!
What? I was just
He's
walking.
stumbling around in the rain right off a cliff.
Oh, boy.
What? What is this?
Maybe I was supposed to do that. I don't know.
Can you find your motorcycle down there?
What the fuck?
It didn't look like you fell into water.
Repatriation. Same as a repatriate, meaning he can return to life from the place known as the Seam when killed. In the Seam, follow the strand to guide Sam's soul to his body to bring him back. It's like in Fight Night when you get knocked out and you gotta like align the referee in your blurry vision. You know what I mean?
Oh, is this the strand? This
Or
is the
like
strand.
in that VR bar brawl when you got to pick up your body and put it
Yes.
in your VR body.
It's exactly like both of those things. What does hold square to
Try.
repatriate?
Ouch.
Oh, here we go!
Why is it a baby doll now?
Are you born again? Oh, it's
Why
in your
is
mouth.
it a baby doll though?
I don't-
Like a creepy baby doll with like,
I don't know what
nails
the
in
hell is
its
going on
head.
there. We'll find out more later.
ew.
Are you gonna puke up the baby?
Look, I just died. All right, give me a break.
Whoa, your barf.
Eat cryptobiote.
Why?
Yeah.
You just ate your barf.
Blood levels restored.
All right,
You
we
just
need
put
to start
blood in your
figuring out
face.
The
how we're getting
waypoint's
over there.
behind you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try going up because that's.
I liked when you stumbled off the cliff. It was funny.
I don't think
Yeah.
I should do that again, though.
I wish it had like Benny Hill music when it happened.
I agree with that.
Can you climb? Ooh.
Can you clamber?
Not there. Hey, we're figuring things out here,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah, this is the fun of it.
How does like the feel of moving around? Does it feel more Horizon or more Red Dead? What are we talking about here?
Wow,
I don't-
Horizon
It's
is the-
it's too early to judge. I will say that the movement does not feel like overly. It's definitely not overly responsive, but it is not.
It's not full Red Dead.
Overly responsive.
Well, I mean, it feels like there is a degree of sluggishness to him
Yeah.
running around,
But he's also got heavy cargo on.
Yeah.
It's raining. The rocks. He's
All
in
right.
Iceland. He's never been before. Just wanted to buy an overpriced sweater.
I'll say it again. This is supposed to be the United States, I think.
Yes,
No,
it is.
This is.
I don't know how, but it is.
It's the future.
Lost
Tectonic
cargo.
Look at
plates
that.
shift.
But that's where I lost my cargo, and that's also a cliff. I probably shouldn't walk over there.
Oh.
Let me see if I can figure out a way
spicy.
without dying. Yeah, here we
Central Knot City.
go. All right. So there's a little bit of him, like, momentum when he's moving forward.
Okay.
Carry on back.
All right, so it's
Oh.
on my back now. Now I have to figure out how the hell to get over there.
Hand-carried cargo will not take damage even if you fall.
Interesting.
Oh, you got a like.
So how?
Wait, you got a like.
Yeah, it said you got something, then it said 1 like received.
Okay.
Social media.
Trying to figure out.
Kojima saying stuff.
So I'm going to say right now it's a little difficult to see everything on screen in here because it's very bright in this room.
Yeah.
Do you want to go fix it?
Yeah, I think because I want to make sure I can actually see the terrain that I'm climbing over. All right, let's see what we got here. How do I get over here? Can't climb up this. Can I go down? Around. Okay, there we go. That's much better.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where we're going.
What do you do for that pulse? What do you press?
R1.
Okay. That seems to be, that's not like a cooldown. You can
Smart
do that whenever.
drugs.
Smart drugs.
All right, we'll go look for the smart drugs later. First, we're
mean-
going here.
As far as I can tell, you're a bicycle weed dealer in future Williamsburg.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
That's what Williamsburg looks like?
Yeah,
In
it
the
does
future.
in the future. Acid rain,
Mm-hmm.
hipster with an umbrella that doesn't get out of the stay in the bike lane.
Great. Sounds great.
Just in case you were wondering if that's Norman Reedus. That's Norman Reedus.
Is his hair like that in real life too?
Norman Reedus. Yes, pretty much.
Whoa,
Cool.
that's the one that made it over the cliff. It's front. Whoa,
He's got
Handprints all over him.
they're like. Uh-oh.
it's raining photographs.
Careful, it's acid. Put your coat back on. Oh. Oh. How quick do you think someone's going to get that hand tattoo?
Oh, it's already done.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Norman Reedus' actual tattoo.
It's okay, Norman Reedus. I can't grow a beard either. My controller's rumbling.
What's happening to your forearm?
From
Liquid-
the rain.
Liquid snake's in there.
But you're having an allergic reaction.
Lovingly rendered nipples.
I was also thinking that. I just wasn't saying it out loud, Dan.
Anti-nipple.
No, I'm pro nipple. I just,
Whoa.
unusual.
Somebody's coming.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Oh, they're making the... Oh, nope. They're making them grow and die. It's like the circle of life. I bet
Oh.
that's means something.
Probably.
What is her name?
Leah Sadu, I
She in
think
the
is the
Road
actress.
Warriors?
I was gonna say the spiky shoulder pads or something.
Alright, so
She was in Blue is the Warmest Color.
Mm-hmm.
She was in 007 Spectre. Mission
one I didn't see.
Impossible. Inglourious Bastards.
Huh.
I think she was one of the daughters.
Okay, the invisible monster wants... No, passed up the cargo.
Not really sure what this thing is
She,
all about.
she was also in The Lobster. I knew it. What's the one that you were saying, Dan?
I said one?
It doesn't matter.
I don't recognize her.
Oh dear.
Looks like an undesirable situation. Okay, so it's a T-Rex situation with the invisible monsters.
What's her deal? She must have some kind of magic powers.
Yeah, is she warping?
I don't know what her deal is.
Her coat is cool. Whoa, they walk on the ceiling.
They travel in herds.
So I wonder if they're in the seam.
Seam?
It seems like the seam is their term for the other side, based on when Alex died.
Yeah, you
Oh,
might be right
right.
about that.
It might be like the land of the dead or something.
Why do they have hand feet?
That's a good question.
Great question.
I'm going to say by the end of this section of the video, we will have more questions than answers.
Yes. Yes.
that sucked.
Oh no.
What are those?
That seems like bad news. Beauty and the Beast Squadron?
What?
That's a Metal Gear 4 thing.
No, brother. Look, he's crying.
Everybody's crying. Seems like not a good future.
Okay.
I got through the prologue. Porter.
Well, I think this is
Drug
starting.
dealer, oh.
Starting now. All right, so we'll play a little more of this, see where this is going. Sorry about your umbrella.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What
Interesting.
are you doing here?
I feel like we didn't hear
Trying to
anything
stay
about
dry.
Dooms coming into
Same as
this.
you.
I think they kept that under wraps.
Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Uh-huh.
Do her spikes retract, or did she take off the pad?
I think they retracted.
Whoa, cool.
That right? Sam Porter.
I too have my name on the back of my leather jacket.
Let's all get
The
those.
man who delivered.
Fragile. Ew.
Nope.
The
Gotta burn that.
fuck?
Those are like those.
They're
Don't
like-
eat it. Don't eat it. Don't eat it.
No,
Don't
she's
eat it.
gonna
Don't
eat
eat
it.
it.
She's gonna eat
They're
it.
like tardigrades,
You
right?
want it?
What?
Those little bugs that can fly in the like
The things that can
space.
survive. Yeah,
they can like survive
tardigrades.
in
Day
space.
keeps the time fall away.
Cryptobite. Ew, 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 don't.
Savoring it.
Tastes like chicken.
Ew. Stop. Why did he do this?
Art.
Wanna come work for me?
You're gonna ask that
Must
question
be
a lot
tough
as you play
from
this.
home.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
There's a
Plenty of
rope.
traitors.
Like in the beginning.
Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got
Jeez.
soaked from neck to toe.
Old?
I can't help you with that.
No, I think she got burned by the whatever the acid rain was.
I make deliveries. That's all.
Just like the Postman.
Yes, I think this game is very much going to be a lot like the Postman.
Sweet.
But
We still have
Kojima's version of it.
Tom Petty boss fight.
You know what? I'd be on board.
Wow, I'm interested if this game will have
Headed into
bosses.
town.
Her umbrellas
Probably.
got fucked up. That's not how umbrellas. That's
I think that's how
not
it
gonna
always
do
was.
anything to help you there, lady.
It
Watch
looks cool.
yourself.
Does
Those
it?
things
Maybe it's a
never
Mary
stay
Poppins
gone for
thing.
long.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, the acid face on the picture.
The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it
Oh,
can't
that's what
wash
See, it
is.
does make you old.
Yeah, it's not acid. It like literally
Past
speeds
just-
up your aging.
Interesting.
That's if you drank from the wrong
I'll see you
grail.
around. Sam Porter Bridget.
Yeah, they do retract.
Where'd she go?
But like, why?
Because they're cool. So birds don't land on her shoulder.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Wow, I wonder what else it'll make old.
Everything, it seems.
I would make. Ooh, let it drip on the baby in his tummy. See what happens.
Blood and stamina.
Oh, I thought you were
gauges.
saying on the baby's tummy, like you just wanted the baby's tummy to get old. I was like, that's a
I want the
weird.
baby to have a six pack.
Blue bar is the stamina gauge. This depletes stamina more slowly, and maintaining his balance. Maintaining his balance is hard. Okay, so I have blood and I have stamina.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right.
Fall down a cliff again.
Well, I think I want to try to avoid that if at all possible. Looks like there's a path down over here.
Oh, look, they have the music credits there.
Yeah.
That's neat. Oh, is that a city? What's over there?
Does look like it.
I think that's Central Knot City.
could be.
Wait, is that really what it's called?
I think,
I think so.
What? Central Knot? How do you spell knot?
I think
K
literally
N O
like
T.
K-N-O-T.
There's Edge
Oh,
Knot
okay,
City,
okay.
Central Knot City.
Ooh, balance.
Okay, so L2 and R2 together if I want to grip my balance.
Oh boy. What do you?
See, what happens if you don't do it?
Not sure.
Can we find out?
Let's see. Probably gonna slide here.
Whee!
Oh, I'm gripping, all right, I'm gripping my bag is what I'm gripping.
Okay, so you don't
Can
want it
you,
to fall.
what's the deal?
I don't think this guy made it.
Oh, it's
Like
the
the
old
rain.
one. The rain got him old. Oh, that's the one I think was trying to jump across the cliff. Did it make the water old?
Let's see. Look, can I walk across this?
Okay.
Okay, so I have a limited amount of endurance of walking through this water. Got it.
Great.
Fan of the
Smart
music. Wait, is this music from the Joker?
I don't think so.
Can you imagine though, like a montage, like the Joker in a taxi cab or something? While this is playing.
No, every song in the Joker is the most on-the-nose thing. When all the clowns are getting ready, the background music is "Everybody plays the fool." It's just, everything is so on the nose.
I mean, this is saying, don't be so serious. This is like him, like standing in front of an adoring audience in slow motion. You don't hear them, but you see them all cheering. This is the music that plays during
It's
it.
Ledger Joker that talks about being serious.
Oh, brother.
Guys, we're playing the new Hideo Kojima game. Can we not talk about the Joker for
Hey,
a
she
few
brought
minutes?
it up.
Listen to the song, Alex. This is what he wants us to talk about.
I
Okay?
I know it's your favorite movie, Abby, but come on. We're trying to play a game
I
here.
have not seen it because I think I'll like it too much. I'm really curious to see the social component come into this. That's what I'm most curious about, I think.
I am too. I feel like they've talked it up a lot, but have
Yeah.
never actually explained any part of it.
Yeah, outside of like just the ghost people showing up and throwing like items at you during a boss fight or something. Okay, keep your balance in a river.
So I have
Just
to
the
cross
flow of the
here
river.
again.
Oh, I wonder how much all this stuff plays into the moment-to-moment gameplay, like all the meters and endurance and
I
stamina.
mean, I feel like it's going to be a lot of it.
Do you get to pet your horse?
Make the horse shit on you.
Dan, don't be so serious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a clown friend who's going to be in town. You should check him out.
So it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm holding my grips here, and it feels like my stamina is going down like less.
Oh, that makes sense.
So maybe like holding your
yeah.
balance makes it better.
Instead of having it flop around, yeah.
Ooh, what's that?
I
I'm
think this
into
is like
this
a
music.
dam.
I mean, he is really good at style in video games.
Well,
The presentation.
Metal Gear has a mullet and an eye patch, Dan.
I'm not talking specifically about like. I'm talking
I'm
about
not
just
talking
the
about
tone and
specifically the style.
presentation.
No,
of the
I'm just ripping on you.
And I found some more drugs.
I'm down for the look of this game
Okay,
so far.
if you want to hold a thing, you have to keep holding the thing until you put it on your back.
Oh,
Okay.
so you have to like manually. Oh,
Yeah, you have to keep holding it.
man, you got a lot of junk back there. Look at all those drugs.
I brought so many drugs.
Hey, who's ready to party?
So far, that is the game: is trying not to get rained on and putting drugs on your back.
Okay, what's up with this this here border here?
Touch it. Caution, caution, caution.
What is this gonna do?
That's just
Oh,
invisible.
I wanted to shock you back. Ooh, look at your footsteps.
All right, I have to use an authorized entrance into Central Knot
There was
City.
a thing over there.
Where?
With the
Oh, right there?
Yep.
That might be the entrance. Yeah, it looks like this is the entrance.
So far, it seems very video gamey.
I mean, I'm running around this space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're scanning for stuff. You got endurance.
Following waypoints,
So far.
emergency provisions.
Ooh.
Oh, lost cargo. Okay,
That's
here we
extra
go.
poop.
Put those drugs on there. More drugs.
Put it on your back.
Will it fit? Yes, it will.
Oh,
boy.
yeah. Does it slow you down?
It kind of seems
Oh,
like
carrying
it is a
too
little
much.
bit.
It'll make it easier to lose your balance.
Ooh,
Find yourself-
cool. Look at you go.
All right, so I just need to keep holding on to this.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I want you to fall over again.
All right, so as long as I'm doing my two-handed grip here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let go for a second.
And then just spin in circles. Spin the analog stick as fast as you can. Spin around.
I'm trying.
Oh.
Spin slowly then. Here, just run.
Run counterclockwise and hold L2.
Wow.
He does not want me to do this. And honestly, I understand.
Can you get in one of those trucks?
It's probably just going to be a decoration more than anything else.
Damn.
But I'll take a peek.
Sam, he's our man.
What?
What are you doing,
Norman?
Sam?
Talking about himself?
You okay, Sam?
Yeah, I can't do anything with this.
What's that circle?
I don't know.
Is that a parking
Evac.
space?
BBC. I bet you can call for trucks and shit.
All right, well, whatever it is, it seems to not do anything right now
Maybe you could park your motorbike there if you had one.
if I hadn't destroyed it. All right, well, let's just head into the city here and see what we're up against.
All right, you guys want some Molly, some mushrooms? What's the deal today?
Yeah, you want some...
Uppers, downers?
I got some edibles.
You know what? I'll sell you heroin.
What do
One
we...
foot right in front of the other.
That's how it works, Sam.
I'm doing that.
He's probably so chatty right now because you put like 500 pounds on his back.
Someone has to deliver these drugs.
This game's gonna be like torturing Norman Reedus for like 80 hours, isn't it?
His legs are gonna be like jelly by the end of this.
Hold down the button.
Imagine how good he's gonna feel to put this down, though.
Yeah, it'll be good.
I feel like he's flying.
I am delivering my requested cargo.
What
That's a lot of smart drugs. Give him a full delivery.
I think I did it.
Let's see. They really do just call them smart drugs.
Yeah.
Delivering cargo.
Yeah, it's ADHD meds.
Whoa.
What took you so long?
She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Had to wait out the storm.
Who was that?
Bye.
Margaret Qualley, I think is her name.
Was that one of the ones who had their feet on the dashboard?
Yep.
Ugh.
Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but...
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh yeah.
Great work. We'll be awaiting the next delivery.
Cool. What's up with the handcuffs?
I was promised Jeff Keighley.
He'll be along eventually, I'm sure.
All right, so you gave Fragile her drugs. No, that's not Fragile. That's
She's
Mama. That's Mama. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Wow. Margaret Qualley is the daughter of Andy McDowell. Who knew?
Oh wow. Okay.
She kind of looks like her a little
Yeah.
bit,
Wow.
actually.
I can
yeah,
see
I
that.
see it. Cool. I wonder if Andy McDowell has the same kind of feet.
That's a question no one has ever asked before.
Oh, look at your awesome thing.
Bitcoin
I did
Tarantino.
awesome.
Whoa, that is a very video game page right now.
Yeah.
They give you 188 likes for your drugs.
This is a fascinatingly, but this is a little bit immersive breaking, I gotta say.
What's that?
The awesome, it just feels like a video game page.
I like my video games to feel like video games, so I'm into it.
Well, let's not make any bold claims one way or the other up to this
I'm
point.
saying this isn't turning me off.
All right.
Oh, we got some more likes.
Sweet.
I want real likes though.
That was my porter grade.
Oh boy, what is all this shit?
All right.
Yeah, you're still on board with this, Dan?
Well, if it all makes sense, I don't need.
No,
menus for
that's not going to happen.
I mean, all the stuff in Metal Gear 5, there was a whole bunch of menus and stuff like that, and it all worked well. Oh, Porter Grade 5.
Sweet.
Your Yelp review's gone up.
Cool. Now what?
What would you do if this is the end of the game?
Oh, shit. All right. I should probably answer that, I guess. Just in case you were wondering. Game designed by Hideo Kojima.
Cool car. Inspector Gadget thing. Oh, yeah, it is a Kyle Cooper intro. Nice.
Was there any reason for that car to be that tall?
Oh, casting director Hideo Kojima.
Yeah, it's just his Rolodex.
Yeah, this car is
Igor,
interesting.
Bridges corpse disposal.
Oh, he's got a baby
Transporter,
belly.
presume? Right. Not
Seems
that
like it.
touchy-feely type. Document
My hands
said
are
you
covered
had
in
some kind of
acid.
Phobia.
Bridges corpse disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
Who's that guy?
Igor from the corpse disposal
No, but
team.
he's an actor. Right?
Oh,
I don't know which.
Traverses.
I'm just not even going to dignify it with a response
It
anymore.
said it right there on the screen. You saw it. Check the tape.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
Seems like a waste of space.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
You might find a
He was in
strand.
quarantine.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Okay, so it's a zombie
Where are you
thing?
taking him?
I'd be
Closest
surprised.
incinerators to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
We put all that chiralium in the air so close to
He sounds
town,
kind of like Ed
can't
Harris.
do
I know
it.
it's not Ed Harris.
Yeah.
That, then trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
So burning them puts stuff in the air.
Norman
Oh.
Reedus has dooms.
Whoa!
I've never felt a strap like that before.
First stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
Oh, is it gonna like explode?
Man, I don't know
Can we
what's
count on
going
you?
on here.
Into all this.
Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam.
Please stop trying to touch him. He said he doesn't like that.
And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's
Okay.
why we came prepared.
I got my baby.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
Finally, we got to the baby shit.
What the fuck?
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
What?
Ow.
Don't open your eyes in
Roll
there,
out.
baby.
Like Goldberg is
We
a
should
baby?
be able to see inside of there. I don't like that. Bridge baby.
So his name is Sam Bridges.
But
who's
he does not work
accompanied-
for Bridges.
No.
Maybe his dad owns it. Maybe he was his dad's bridge baby.
Just, just in case again everyone was forgetting.
We saw Kojima on the screen so much during Metal Gear 5. We had somebody start a Kojima tracker website that marked how many times his name's on the screen.
Well, because MGS5 had the thing where like every single
Yes.
mission they would
Yes.
show who designed it.
So it's like hundreds of times you see Kojima's name.
Which is great though. Like that's a cool crediting
Like
system.
episodic,
The
yeah.
world was different when
Alright, I
I
can
was
move the
a
camera
kid.
around during this cutscene.
Oh, this is like talking to
It's like
Skullface.
Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself.
I used to get my
You had
drugs all on my own.
highways, Airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries.
They say what year it's supposed to be?
Hard to imagine.
The future.
As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition.
Whoa.
And if
Fubar,
you were lucky
yes.
enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. The worlds of the living and the dead all
I think that's
mixed
Troy
together.
Baker's dude.
And that's when folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
Thank you, exposition man.
You're not so great. That's how you fall off that cliff.
Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Is that bad?
What's the rainbow?
It's not good, whatever it is.
Callers, no! Roy G. Biv!
This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
So the BTs are bad.
I think they're the spooky monsters from the other side.
Yeah, I think the BTs are the hand things.
So cutting through them is probably not a desirable outcome.
Cool.
Oh, mine's only manual.
Why would they be inside the car?
Yeah. Is someone driving?
Yeah, someone is driving.
Are you still controlling the
I
camera?
am. I wanted to see if there was anything behind us.
Okay.
Engine stalled.
Oh, that's bad.
This asshole's got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Uh-oh, BTs are coming.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
Come on, baby. Pull your weight.
Oh, this is bad. Whatever's happening here
it's
is
raining
not
on the
good.
body.
What is that?
That's a strand. I know a strand when I see one.
Uh-oh.
Drive better, dude.
Who's that? Oh, no.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh, no. Okay. Death rain.
Wait, no, the rain's
Perhaps.
making it grow.
Well, it's like circle of life rain.
Yeah, it's like making it
Grow
grow
and
and
then die. Grow and then die. So I'm sure if there were
Okay.
like little seeds under there. Ooh, I like the. Oh, is that blood?
Maybe?
I don't know what that is.
Wow, his suit's so shiny.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
How did that water not touch his face at all? Don't look
Say
up.
his chin, at the very least, should be very old.
Yeah, the gray hairs at least. Do you have to carry that corpse now?
God, I hope so. That's what I came to this game for. Corpse carrying.
I hope it's as rigid as the boxes were.
I mean, Dragon Body's round's been a part of Metal Gear Solid
Yeah,
for a
that's
while.
fair. That's fair.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What is all this glittery shit?
My instinct is that it's bad.
This feels like
Oh, no.
this was a trailer.
Your buddy. Oh.
Oh, and he's out in the rain, too. That's not good.
Oh, no.
They're here.
Hey, man. Shut the fuck up, okay? Cover his face.
Oh, it's going bad.
Oh, he's old.
Sam!
Do something!
Tell your fucking shoulder light to shut the fuck up. Yep. Big old thumbs up, this whole situation.
This is all good.
We're good.
It's fine. You're by a corpse, I'm by a rapidly aging dude.
Why wouldn't he put the dude's hood up?
Yeah, seems like a quick fix.
Oh, it's gonna blow.
Oh,
that's bad.
that's not
Skull
good.
face.
Oh, that's really bad, whatever this is.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
So now what?
Don't look up at the sky. You don't want old face. Oi. Do you like his blood?
Is that blood?
I think it's shiny blood.
Yeah, his foot's smoking.
It's gonna get both of them, I bet.
He's
They're
gonna
being
get
too
one of them
loud.
fixed.
Surrounded.
Oi, hey.
Dear.
Hey, that's a help too, I guess. Although, won't his body turn bad too? Should he be like super old at this point anyway? Oh my
Yes.
god! Shoot him! Just shoot him! Jesus Christ!
Sucks.
Sorry.
You should have done that earlier, dum dum. Well, it got him out front of the truck though.
Shit, it's Troy Baker.
Bridge
This-
baby.
This seems like a problem.
Is that an evil baby?
I don't know what's going on
Oh,
here.
fuck.
What?
Baby does not like. Baby does not like.
I wouldn't either.
What are you even shooting at?
Evil.
Oh.
You're gonna want to go somewhere else.
Bridge baby.
Literally anywhere else but this.
He's crying. Oh.
Oh, they caught him before he could shoot himself.
It's like Goosebumps music.
This probably.
Oh!
Just. Oh wow! Wow!
This is the start of the game.
That guy's like, I want to die that badly.
We are setting a tone here.
Well, bridge baby though, free bridge baby.
Mine now.
Should I return this? What do you want me to do?
Raise it. What's its name? What's your bridge baby's name?
Turn it into
Whoa, look
GameStop.
at those legs. That's a big bridge baby. I'm gonna hope that's an umbilical cord.
Yo!
That's a big bridge baby.
Eat that guy?
Why did
fuck?
any of that happen?
And how can you avoid that happening again?
Explain yourself, video game!
Look, you just gotta go deliver more drugs. Those aren't for you to know.
Oh, man.
Bridge baby.
Crikey.
More tattoos.
Weird, I didn't have those before.
Bridge baby, did you do that?
Your line work needs a lot of effort. Really gotta improve that shit.
Uh-oh.
That's not where that's
Put
supposed
the
to
baby
be.
back in the tank.
Are they on the other
Are
side?
they both babies?
Oh, wait a minute. This is the first trailer,
Yeah.
right?
And what we just saw was another trailer.
Oh, that's right. It was.
Mm-hmm. That was like a PSX trailer, I think.
I think I didn't see that. Actually,
I
watch
haven't
that
been
one.
watching a lot of them.
I remember this one because it was the very first thing they showed.
I
Yeah.
definitely don't think I've seen this. Uh-oh, bridge baby's gone.
Yeah,
Guillermo del Toro took
This has
him.
got to be like a dream sequence, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Oh, little baby
bad.
hands. Oh, that's good. Oh, look at those fish. Uh-oh. Whoa.
They took it out of his stomach.
Cut out his bridge baby.
So there is a baby inside him?
I don't know.
Or
Well,
a
now
doll?
there's like a fake baby doll because they cut out his baby.
I don't know. He's got USB sticks on his fucking neck. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Look at those pores.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Do you think that's Norman Reedus' real butt?
Could be.
It'd fucking better be.
Kojima did say specifically that you don't get to see Norman Reedus' dong in this.
Yes, he
He
did
said
say
no matter
that.
how much you rotate the camera while he's peeing, you don't see his dong. He said that on a stage.
I asked him multiple times. He wouldn't let me see it, so now you can't either. Death Stranding is the term for when whales beach themselves,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually a thing. Boy, this really sets a tone.
It sure does.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
This is a hell of an intro. All right, well, we got to see where this is going.
This is such a different tone than Metal Gear. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but also with like some very clear Kojima fingerprints
Oh, yeah.
all over this thing.
Yeah, the weird tech is definitely very Metal Gear.
What's she wearing? How come she gets clothes and we don't?
Is that Lindsay Wagner?
I think so.
Who?
Lindsay Wagner is a main character in this. I don't really know what her role is.
I bet that's cold.
Go for those crabs. Played Snake Eater.
This seems like bad water.
Can we borrow your dress? We're naked.
Do you have a baby I can borrow for a little bit?
You're just gonna walk into the sea. I'd love some of your stuff. Oh boy. Oh, is it healing him?
I don't know what it's doing.
I think it's all clear as day, guys.
Wow, he fell really deep. Huh?
Those are all other dead people trying to get to their strands to get repatriated.
What is that?
Yes? I think you might be right. I think you might be right.
Right. Get repatriated.
How do you scan? You're naked. Who's that?
I don't know.
Are these going to be other players' versions of Norman Reedus that are
it's
currently
you.
dead? Is this going to be like the Sorrow River?
Kiss yourself. Bridge baby.
I think I just
Man.
found my body.
Human
and then
bridge baby.
I found my body.
Oh no.
And I repatriated myself.
No, I don't like the baby and the baby.
I didn't even have to press square
here's
that
Mads.
time.
Hideo's best friend.
Are they really best friends?
According to Hideo's Twitter.
Can you hear me? Steady.
Mads, buddy.
Oh no. Gonna barf again?
Well, he got clothes.
I hope
and
so.
a baby.
I'd feel really cheated if he didn't barf every single time he wakes up.
And then eat the barf from the sky? No!
There it is!
Bugs come out of your barf.
Also-
Then
Eat
they
the
float,
barf.
and then you eat the barf
Eat
bugs.
the barf bug.
Also, when did you travel to the High Sierras? What the hell? Where
What?
are we?
Yeah, I got some questions.
Some? I want to be
Man.
clear. I'm not clowning on this. I'm super
I'm into it.
and
Yeah.
intrigued by everything happening here, but also what the fuck is going on?
Exactly
This
what
is
I
like
want.
crying simulator.
Oh, talk about the
Once
crater,
there was an explosion.
the body.
Oh.
It's a new
Oh.
Big Bang.
Which gave rise
Is that a
to
giant
life
footprint?
As we know it.
Oh shit.
Oh, big handprint.
That's a real big one.
And then came the next explosion.
Okay, how many explosions?
An explosion that will be our last.
Oh, are they getting bigger each time?
Man, I don't know.
Huh.
Whew.
How long do you think until we figure out what's going on? Like, how long do you think people have the patience for before they figure out what this is?
Metal Gear Solid 2 took me about 10 years.
Yeah.
No, more like 6 or 7 years before I really felt like I had a good grasp. I had to make
you didn't know it
flowcharts.
was about politics, so I don't think you ever really
I don't
got
think
it.
I do still. But
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you're not the one to ask then.
I can tell you all about the Patriots. And Solid as Snake.
A football team?
No, I can't tell you. Drew Bledsoe.
What?
That's the thing I know about the Patriots.
Cargo abandoned delivered his out of the landscape, delivering his cargo to its intended destination in good condition will make you very popular indeed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're delivering drugs.
Center of gravity. All right, so I don't know how much. Maybe we don't go too much further here.
Just peek at what the next thing is.
Yeah, let's take a peek at what the next thing is, and then we'll probably maybe the next time I'm controlling him is when we will call it. Because we will be revisiting this for the rest of this video. We will be coming later after maybe I've figured out some of what's going on here.
Uh-oh. Can you imagine if he just had to, like, click a switch and then it opened?
Yes, that's a bad handcuff.
He's crying again.
He loves crying.
Someone said it was like a, it was an allergic reaction to something.
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's when the
chimeric.
BTs are around.
Yeah, chimeric.
That's how you know
reaction.
that he's infected or has the allergy or whatever.
Oh, you're
Got the
awake.
plague. Uh-oh.
So, how does it feel to be back in the world?
Guillermo del Toro, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't worry.
Look at him! I love
I'm a
that
doctor.
coat.
Well, a coroner.
I want that whole outfit.
Originally.
Whoa, cool.
Could you take the other one off?
There's a dream catcher on his armpit.
Call me Dead Man.
Yeah, it's
I'm
on the
well
back of his,
acquainted with the dead. Not like
cool.
you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you.
It's going to be like
for
Fled
your
with
own
Guillermo del Toro and
protection.
Norman Reedus.
God, I wish.
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
There we go. Social element. Every gamer.
Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
What the fuck's going on?
I hope this is where we can make his piss into
Try
weapons
pressing
and
it
food.
against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
Sounds menacing.
What the hell? 2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you.
Took your piss.
You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man.
What is this music?
Place is a crater.
That's some closely Metal
The
Gear
only
font
ones
on that
to
game
get
over.
in were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it?
What?
We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redford,
Where?
every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury
Okay, so
seemed
it's DC.
the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they
What
can
are
do.
those?
Those are Monster Energy
Yeah,
drinks.
why? What are those doing
Things
there?
here are a
That's in
mess.
the future still? They can still fucking make those in the future?
They're doing
They have
fine.
fucking bridge
Fortunately,
babies. Things are
the
dying because
director
of the
and his
rain, and they're still
support
fucking
team
drinking
were out
Monster.
of
Where's the
town
fucking
at the
Monster
time.
Factory?
And they
They
have-
can still
Chain of
fucking make
command.
Monster Energy drink.
And they haven't
Make
changed-
anything else.
They haven't
Make
changed their
anything
logo
else.
or their
I
can
bet
design.
They just found a crate of those somewhere in the
I hate to
ruins of
do
old
this so
humanity.
soon, but I have a job for
I bet Hideo found an
Why?
email saying, "We will give you money. We are Monster Energy Drink."
Put
Yeah.
5 of these cans randomly on a
this
futuristic
stencil-
table.
That is
Yeah.
Is
really
from when you
hilarious.
I love it.
repatriated?
I love it.
Anyway, he was just basically saying the director
what's
of
the other
Bridges
mark
survived
from?
whatever the horror shit was that just happened.
Okay.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia.
Sure.
What?
No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you.
So he gets like little
I'll
burns
try
whenever
to
he's
be
touched.
more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What
That's a
president?
great
America's
sentence.
gone.
That's really good.
You talking about the mayor?
One of your
Central
first
Knot?
objectives is bringing the president morphine.
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president.
Is Guillermo?
is
Did
in
he
the
have a
final
part of this game, or
stages
is he
of
just like
cancer.
in the game
He's in
because he's
critical
friends
condition.
with?
I
Okay,
think
but
it
he
might
did
still
because
time.
he was gonna be a part of the other one.
I think this might be a different voice actor, though. I think it might just be his
Look,
face. Similar to the
Sam.
Jeff Keighley thing, where it's not his voice,
Oh,
but it is his
really?
face. Yeah,
And I
they
promise it
listed
will
2
all make
names under this
sense.
character.
What you do?
Huh.
So I think the
Huh.
voice might be someone else.
Okay, but what is Guillermo del Toro a part of
Because
this game?
I'm
Like,
not
is he just friends,
here.
or is
They're
he
just
like
friends.
okay? Because he was gonna write a thing, right?
Oh,
That
he was
like
going to
the
make a
thing
game
they
for
were-
THQ before that went down. He was
There's
going to
like
work
a
with them on
PT,
PT.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chirogram.
Silent Hills, I think.
Okay,
it might
but
have
that
been.
didn't. He's not doing that anymore.
No.
And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission.
That's what we say, so it's less
I'm
embarrassing when
actually
you're
over
crying in
the
public.
Isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
So far, it's not a lot of the Solid Snake, like
Very
morphine.
good.
Last
I'll
word.
see you in the isolation ward.
Isolation word.
Can't believe we got rid of our bridge baby.
It wasn't working anymore.
All right, bring the president some morphine.
I think maybe we'll leave it to people at home to grab their own morphine.
Clear. All clear. Sam Porter Bridges.
Put it on your back.
Yeah.
Well, I think after all these years, all of our questions are answered.
Definitely.
Now that you've got your hands on, you know what this is.
I am intrigued. I want to play.
Yes, I'm going to be doing this tonight a lot.
There's just so much going on here, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You know, I realized I hadn't even hit the pause menu yet. I just want to see what I can actually do
Wait.
here. Data.
Go back to the
Save
that
our
guy's
load
face
game.
showed up. No,
Dead
someone else's
man.
face. Yeah, is that just you? Did the PlayStation camera take a picture of you?
No, but there's.
Wait a minute, Alex.
Now
how'd
look,
you get
wait a
in this
minute.
game?
Wait a minute.
Alex, what's it
Alex.
doing? You didn't tell us.
Alex. What?
I'm gonna save the game.
Yeah.
I want to see if my face is in there.
All right. It seems like I can't do
Oh, multiple.
multiple saves. So
What about
that's-
loads? Oh, just
Select. It says select
Yeah.
and load. Huh. I wonder if it's like auto saves and then a manual one. Who knows?
I don't know. I'll look into it more later. Anyway,
Oh.
I think we'll talk more about the morphine and the president later as I start to dig more into this. But for now, first impressions, I'm super into whatever the hell is going on here, but I have no answers for any of you.
Me too.
Let's see where this goes. We'll be back with more impressions after this. All right, Dan and Abby, we are back.
a blood bag filled with your blood has been donated.
Hell yeah, it has. This is Death Stranding again. This is the follow-up to our impressions from the first go of it. Boy, we have some feelings about this game now that we've spent some time with it, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that toilet really. Okay, well at least you don't have an ad anymore. There used to be an ad there, and I fucking hate
You still
how
get
many
the ad.
ads there are.
You
Why
get
do
the
you
ad
have
when
to-
you sit in the
That's
toilet.
not a healthy color for piss.
The ad's one of the only things I like about this game.
I hate the ads so
think it's funny.
fucking much.
I think
All
it's
right.
hilarious.
So when we began this, we had a lot of questions, understandably so. And I finished the game. Dan, you played a bunch of it. Abby, you played some of it. I think at the very least, some of our questions are answered. But I think the feelings on this game generally range from it's not great to Dan, you really not liking it.
I actively dislike just about everything this game does. I stopped the day. I feel like we've been talking about Death Stranding for 6 months now.
We
and
have
I'm
been.
just exhausted anytime it comes up now. I can't wait till I never have to think about this fucking game again. I don't even have it in me to like scream and yell and all that stuff about
Yeah,
what I
you've already
hated.
done that.
Yeah.
People know how I feel. I don't like anything about this.
My thoughts on it are I enjoyed some of the meditative aspects of climbing the mountain, but not enough to deal with the really terrible story bullshit. And also, it seems like it needs to be edited quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm of the mind. I'm kind of similar to you, Abby. Like the story was a real letdown for me. There are aspects of it that I think are reasonably good. I think that Mads Mikkelsen stuff here, which we were seeing a little bit of, you get this every time you plug your BB back in. I think he's the only real performance and character that kind of anchors this thing. Everything else is either like Norman Reedus, who is just not much of a character at all, or like just weird personality traits in place of character. You know what I mean?
Right.
Is that a still mother?
That is the still mother, which
I
is what you
do
connect the BBs to.
Find some of those things a little tasteless, I think I would say.
Yeah, it's
Just in poor taste, I think.
it's not even it's that, but also it's just not even particularly inventive or well developed. It's just weird for the sake of weird and not in an interesting way.
The still mothers, for those interested, are what the BBs come from. The BBs hook up to the still mothers when you put them in the little computer thing. So that way it's the link between death and life, right?
Yes, and that's how the BBs are able to detect the BTs, which are the weird sludge ghosts that are like floating around the world that you have to avoid early on and then eventually use blood grenades on constantly. So questions we had, what the fuck is this game, was certainly one of them at the outset. This game is a delivery game primarily.
It is I'll say this. It is what they sold it as.
Yes.
Because like they showed all these gameplay things beforehand, and people were constantly, and myself included, were like, "Is that all there is? Is it just gonna be walking around delivering shit?"
And it's a lot of it.
They did not misrepresent what the game is.
Yeah, it is
You're
a lot
walking
of that.
bullshit around, Just looking at a guy walking.
And you're either no, he's not wrong.
I know,
I'm
but
not
the way
wrong at
he's
all.
like sitting in this chair right now.
I'm just
like,
so
the
exhausted
whole
by this fucking
attitude
thing.
of it is very funny.
I was
to me.
literally surrounded by Death Stranding shit all last night at this event, and I just realized, seeing this now, it's like, oh god, we're still doing stuff with this game.
There were little babies in the drinks, right?
There were. I kept,
That's disgusting.
Kept a couple.
All right, so it's a delivery game. You are delivering things to different people across the map. Some of them are these
like
preppers that are like
Deathface.
individual. Yeah, this is Die Hard Man, who is the main government guy that you were dealing with on a regular basis. I'm going to skip past some of this dialogue. Don't mind me. It's not important. So you're going from place to place. You're delivering things for people. You're getting them on this chiral network, which is the super internet, using the MacGuffin element thing, chiralium.
It's Wi-Fi that makes you cry.
Yes, exactly. And you do this, you know, a lot of walking, but there are cars and trucks and things like that you get eventually as well. Those things are helpful. And one of the things I do like about this game, and this kind of ties into some of the stuff that you like, how the way you alleviate some of the challenges of delivering stuff, is these public works projects that you do a lot through the asynchronous online element of the game. As you go through the world, you will occasionally see things like ladders and structures and other things that other people have built. Those are things that other players have built. Those can be used to help you along your journey. And there are also things like highways in this section of the map where you can just dump resources into those things. And once you do, you will have a highway you can drive on that is on the power grid. It keeps your car charged. It's all that fun shit. And that is actually a really cool thing. Like, I really like that aspect of the game. I think it is one of the more inventive things that it does. The problem is that is not enough to carry it.
No.
I think that is a cool aspect, and it does make the delivery portions of the game a lot more interesting.
You got a tiny little ponytail.
Yeah.
But do you feel like, because I never quite got an understanding of what the fuck was going on when it's like, okay, well, I found this outpost, and here's something in it that somebody dropped or something, I guess, and I guess I can just take it the rest of the way for him? Or do you drop stuff there for other people to
Yes, if you
deliver?
lose equipment or cargo or anywhere along the way, that stuff can be found in other people's games.
In the service of, like, just getting likes, I guess?
Yeah, it just helps you level up your character, get likes, you know, and it's,
right.
you know, it helps build your connection with other players, which I think is what allows their stuff to surface in your game more often.
Yeah, that's the other thing I don't like.
You do like this big stupid tower of shit on my back.
I love the big stupid bag. I love the big stupid bag so much. I saw a part in the quick look. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the quick look, where you go under a little ledge and all your bags fell off.
It happened repeatedly.
And I could not get enough. I love the big dumb backpack. Put more boots on there. Put another ladder on there. Slap some shit on your thighs.
This is the part that's the right kind of stupid.
No, it is the part that made me actually put my controller down the day after I got this game and say, never again. Is I did a mission not quite as cartoonish as this one, but I just hit the optimize button. I said, okay, let's deliver this shit. And I just saw that stuff on my back, and I realized it was going to be really weighty and cumbersome, and I was like, I don't have to play this.
No,
I don't have to subject myself to this. And I just put the controller down and vowed to never fucking touch this thing again.
It wasn't quite as dramatic for me. It was more like, okay, this is fine. I'll play it again later, and then I never played it again.
Yeah.
The main problem I have, and again, if it was more committed to the arduous delivery aspect of the game, and it was more confident in that, I might actually like it better than I do. The problem is that it's interspersed with a really middling stealth action game.
Yes.
Really middling. When you are the human enemies, who are the mules, they are ex-delivery people that have formed their own little society where they go around, they steal other people's packages. They are the easiest fucking things in the world to deal with. You just punch them and they're dead. It is not hard at all to deal with them.
Matching square, yeah.
The BTs are threatening at first when you don't have the tools to disperse them, but once you do have blood grenades, which are blood bullets or any of that stuff as you go along, that shit becomes comically easy to deal with. And in the rare events say that you do, in fact, get into a real, tiff with them. All you do is a middling, like mini-boss fight with, like, a weird sludge animal. And it is never that exciting or hard, really.
No.
Yeah.
These are the road upgrade things here, by the way. This is what you're just dumping resources into. I think I have some stuff.
And this stuff all seems interesting. Like, the community aspects I'm intrigued by, but not enough to deal with all the other bullshit in the game. Like, I also think if the story was better, I'd be more... Because
the story is bad.
The story is very bad. And not in a way that's like, it's too arty, in a way that's like, it's so fucking on the nose, and it hits you over the head again and again and again, and it seems like it only gets worse the more you play.
Totally. And I'll say this, like, again, I don't come to Hideo Kojima games for, like, you know, incredible subtlety. Like, that's just not what the dude is known for.
Yeah.
But, like, the way this game is unsubtle makes me think that he genuinely just had no trust in his players to understand even the most basic concepts of what he was doing. And that, like, bums me out because it is just so... It's artless in a lot of ways, the way that it tries to deliver its messages, which it never revolves the message of. The game starts out with this notion of we need to reconnect, we need to, you know, bring people together, and by the end of the game, like 55 hours in for me, that's still the message of the game. It never stops it.
And I think from what I heard from the ending at least, like they place such an emphasis on like yield, like the likes, and the likes are currency, and the people are going sort of turning bad because they're addicted to these likes, and the likes are bad.
But it doesn't.
But also the likes are good, and like it doesn't seem to really.
The likes thing is like the least developed concept anywhere in the game. Like they don't actually do anything with it at all.
There are a lot of things that conceptually are pretty interesting, like these ideas of, you know, liking other people's stuff and placing things in the world and finding stuff and carrying people's packages. Like conceptually, yeah, I get it. Some that's clever. But, like, none of it is fun to do.
No.
Nothing about this game is fun.
I enjoy some of the meditative,
Here are the mules,
throw a
by
bunch
the
of
way.
shit on my
You're
back,
gonna see how easy
climb a
this is.
mountain.
Yep.
Somebody put a ladder there that's neat. I enjoyed that aspect of it, I will say. I think I think I may have talked about this on something else before, but there was a point early on where you're doing like a meditative thing. This is like very early on in the game, and like a song plays while you're like climbing out, and it's like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. And then like almost immediately it happens exactly again, where like a different song plays, you're climbing a mountain. It's like, okay, well it doesn't have the same impact for me in the same way it would in like a Red Dead game where you're like going into Mexico for the first time, and it's like this is the only song montage in there.
Totally.
Like that is impactful, and I don't think this game has those moments, but I think it really wants to have those moments.
There are occasional moments of like genuine beauty in this game. There are occasional moments where I found myself like actually satisfied with what I was doing, but they're so few and far between, and they're just not consistently delivered at all.
Well, and like the meditative stuff, like I would be into that. I'm not looking
all my shit
for.
fell over.
I'm not looking for Metal Gear. I'm not looking for bazookas and vampires or whatever. I would be totally into the meditative, like, hey, I'm just walking this stuff across the country. That would be fine to me, but I feel like that element is ruined by them just throwing a billion fucking systems
it needs
on
to be
top of it.
simplified.
Yeah, it's like, okay, if we're doing this walking simulator meditative thing or whatever, do it. Don't, like, look at the screen. Look at all this bullshit that fell off his back.
Look at how stupid
is that meditative?
Look
no,
at how
that's
fast
bullshit.
and stupid he
It's
just
really
put those
funny,
on his
though.
back.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can't get enough of that dumbass backpack.
You're constantly just dealing with a crying baby, and your stamina draining, and your fucking shit's falling off.
It's also like,
and you're
who
leaning
cares about
over
carrying like a bunch of boxes? Like, I want an interesting mission. Like, there are a couple, it seems like, where there's like one where you're carrying a body, and like later it seems like you carry a pizza at one point. Like, I want those interesting missions where you have cargo that seems to have a different narrative and isn't just like, here is like a random thing of fake drugs to put on your back.
But the wild thing is that, like, genuinely, I feel like there are... Like, the one thing I kind of like is the fact that, like, this is not really like, you don't really get guns for the most part. And when you do, they very heavily encourage you not to use them. Like, it is a game where death has a real consequence.
Which
and it's not something
very interesting.
And it's something that they don't want you to deal in with, you know, great regularity, which I'm fine with. It's just that the game is not real great about... Like, literally, they will give you guns that use not death bullets.
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't figure out a way to not give you a gun that you would inevitably end up using against people. So they're like, all right, well, these are riot guns. This is how you get around the fact that these guns need to kill people.
Yes, where it's like you're bringing them to the brink of death. You're just not actually doing it. I wish that they had... I mean, I never got to the part with the combat, but I do wish that they had some kind of interesting narrative and, like, there was real weight to, like, even kicking these people's asses, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think about something like, you know, The Last of Us, where there is killing in that, but it does feel weightier, and it feels like you don't kill all the... I mean, you definitely still do, but not in the same way that you do in some other games.
No.
Where it seems like there's a little more emotionally impactful when you do actually kill a person.
Yeah.
See, I liked having the option. I know this is a totally different game, obviously, but like Metal Gear, I always sucked at the stealth. I didn't have the patience for it. I was constantly getting caught. So every one of those fucking
I gotta
games,
drink a Monster Energy.
my favorite series ever, probably, I Rambo'd through those fucking games. My favorite gameplay of Metal Gear was after 3 when you get the infinite ammo Patriot that you can just shoot constantly, just sprinting around, just fucking killing everybody. That's the most fun I've had playing a Kojima game, I think.
This is not that. And I don't mind that this isn't that at all.
And
like,
again, I'm not looking for this to be Metal Gear again. I wanted him to do something bold and different, and I was
Like
up for
that
the
ladder.
meditative thing. Oh man.
I am liking Yang Yi's ladder. Yeah, I am completely fine with him doing something different, and I really wanted to be on board with what this game is doing. There are so many things about it. I can see the threads of things in this game that I would really like, but it just isn't. It never comes together in a way that ever felt that satisfying to me. And even the parts I like, which are the boring parts of the game, I still just don't feel like are delivered on as well as they could be. And it just doesn't have enough confidence in being that to not intersperse that shit with a bunch of like bad middling like action. That just isn't that much fun to do.
It's the game that made me realize that all along I thought I was a Kojima mark, but I'm just a Metal Gear Solid mark.
I think you might be.
Yeah.
And that's
Bokhtai's cool.
Yeah, Bokthai is cool. All right, we're just gonna do this real quick, and then we're gonna duck out of here.
Off your packages.
But this is what you're doing. You're going around. You're bring packages to these people, and you will connect them to the chiral network, and that is the rhythm. You know, again, there are main characters that crop up. There are missions that pertain to them and their stories. None of that stuff is that well delivered, and very few of the characters are all that memorable, which is a real bummer of a thing to say for you know a game from the guy who created Metal Gear, which is nothing but memorable characters, both good and bad.
Sword fight the president.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I don't think that's what I want from this game, but I do also think it's a bummer. Like, because you're pretty far in at this point in this save, right?
This is the beginning of Chapter 3, which is the longest chapter by far.
Yes, but that's still like 8 hours in, right?
8 to 9, I think.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, correct me
Maybe
if
a
I'm
little
wrong,
longer.
but I feel like we've talked about this a bit. Like, the world doesn't change that much. It doesn't get like more interesting environments. Like, I think I would be so intrigued if this truly was just a delivery game where you're walking and you're discovering the environments and they look different and you can kind of see the remnants of like what was there and like people rebuilding it. Like, that is so much more interesting to me than just like this sort of rocky, grassy land that doesn't look anything like America in any way.
There are some slightly different environments. There's some desert areas. There's like some snowy mountains and whatnot. Like, and that's fine. But like, yeah, it never gets away from this like very like primordial looking version of the world. And I look, it's pretty to look at. It just doesn't necessarily feel like America in any way,
Right.
especially for a game that's very explicit about you are in America.
Yes, it seems pretty, but not interesting, especially not over like 60 hours.
I think it's a great looking game. I think that industrial design in this game is really good. Like the equipment and the sort of the future tech
totally.
and stuff. Like
Yeah,
all
I'm
that
down
shit
for that.
looks cool.
Yeah.
You know
what?
what?
Backpack.
Speaking of like the America thing, like Horizon Zero Dawn took place
Yes.
in America, also in kind of like a post-apocalyptic
Oh, you mean the
type
game,
of thing.
which engine it is using?
Exactly. So that's the thing. It's like it's literally the same engine, and that game was also beautiful, but also I think had more variety and an interesting take on American geography and stuff.
Yeah.
This one, it's very bland. I think.
Yeah.
It's geography or geology? What's the
Geography.
Both.
Yeah, I
Geography.
mean, geology is
Rocks
the
and
rocks.
shit.
like
Rocks.
rocks and
Okay.
stuff, yeah.
But yeah, so now this guy's on the chiral network, and you just keep doing this. You know, keep meeting new people and going to new areas and kind of doing the same thing.
You sure
I feel
do.
like that's the U.S. It seemed really wide.
It's a wide country.
The Mercator projection. Is that a thing?
What is
That's
that?
what they call it, right? There's the Greenspan projection and the Mercator projection, right?
What?
Maps. They do
I know that
wacky there's the one that like looks all weird like a big M.
because it's got the curvy shapes.
Yeah.
There's also there's a whole thing about like that's a long conversation for another day.
Greenland looks huge sometimes and small on others.
Well, with that, now that we're on the network here,
Greenland.
I think we're going to say goodbye. We also have a quick look going up if you want to see like a longer, continuous stretch of the game. That is a good place to check that out. But I'm going to say like I'm maybe probably the most positive of anyone at this table on this game, and I still don't like it that much.
I feel like Vinny's the most positive on this coast.
I think he and I are about the same place, which is to say that there were a lot of things that disappointed the hell out of us about it. There were some cool ideas in there that I really wanted to get on board with, just not enough and not consistently delivered enough throughout the experience.
Right. And it seems like the end, I don't want to speak for Vinny, but it seemed like it maybe soured him on
he
on
was
the game.
animated
Because he
after
was
that.
like,
It's a mess.
it's fine. And then he got to the end and was like, don't ever play this game!
The last third of this game is a real mess.
I think this might be the last official piece of content where I have to talk about this game, and I want to just get a bottle of champagne or something.
Yeah.
To celebrate.
Say it one
Never
more time
fucking-
for me, Dan.
What?
Say it one more time for me.
Say what?
You know what I want you to say.
Death Stranding sucks shit?
Yeah, I just
Okay.
wanted you to get it out.
I mean,
just
it does-
say it out
Yes.
loud for yourself.
That's just my opinion. It's not objective.
No, it's
it
fine.
sucks shit.
I know that's how you feel, and I just wanted
Yes.
to make sure it was stated flatly for the record.
And also for the record, though, I don't take joy in shitting on things just to shit on things. And I know I hate this game, and I've said it in very what's the word I'm looking for? The way I've expressed my hatred of this game
Bluntly?
has been blunt and harsh. But look, a lot of care and craft and everything went into this. People worked really hard on this, and a lot of people obviously really like this game too. So good for them. I want people to enjoy games. I didn't enjoy this one at all.
I enjoyed it more, but even I have major reservations about a lot of it. So, but that is that. That is the impressions of Death Stranding. Check out the quick look. Check out our other coverage of the game. Play it yourself, I guess. I don't know if you want to.
You don't have to.
Wait
If you
for it
want
to go
to.
on sale.
Yeah, maybe it might be on PS Plus.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.